Biological classification has a historical development, from early attempts to modern approaches. The five-kingdom system is a significant framework for organizing life. The five kingdoms are Monera, containing bacteria; Protista, for single-celled eukaryotic organisms; Fungi, Plantae, the photosynthetic organisms; and Animalia, the multicellular animals. We will also discuss acellular entities like viruses, viroids, and prions. Additionally, we'll cover lichens, which are partnerships between fungi and algae or cyanobacteria. The key concepts will be summarized at the end. This overview will provide a comprehensive look at the major systems used to classify living things. Aristotle made the first attempt to organize living things around 350 BCE. He grouped plants by form and animals by blood color. Later, Carolus Linnaeus established the two-kingdom system in the 1700s, dividing organisms into Plantae and Animalia. This system had problems, though. It couldn't distinguish between different types of cells or organisms with unique functions. Many organisms didn't fit into either kingdom, so scientists looked for better ways to classify life. They considered factors like cell structure, nutrition, and evolutionary relationships. This led to more sophisticated classification systems used today. In 1969, Robert Harding Whittaker introduced the five-kingdom classification system. The five kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Monera has prokaryotic cells, while the other four kingdoms have eukaryotic cells. The cell walls vary. Monera has non-cellulosic walls. Protista has some with chitin. Fungi has chitin-based walls. Plantae has cellulose walls, and Animalia has no cell wall. The nuclear membrane is absent in Monera, but present in the other kingdoms. The kingdoms also differ in body organization and nutrition. Monera and Protista can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Fungi are saprophytic or parasitic heterotrophs. Plantae perform photosynthesis. Animalia use holozoic or saprophytic heterotrophic nutrition. This system was later extended into the three-domain system and a six-kingdom classification. Kingdom Monera contains only prokaryotic organisms, specifically bacteria. Bacteria are found in almost every habitat on Earth. They come in four basic shapes: spherical, rod-shaped, comma-shaped, and spiral. Bacteria show a wide range of metabolic diversity. Some make their own food, while others depend on organic matter from other sources. There are different types of bacteria, including archaebacteria, eubacteria, and cyanobacteria. Bacteria reproduce through binary fission and spore formation. They can also transfer DNA between cells. Mycoplasma are unique bacteria that lack a cell wall, making them the smallest living cells. Many Mycoplasma species are pathogenic. Kingdom Protista includes single-celled eukaryotes. These organisms are mostly aquatic. They have membrane-bound nuclei and organelles. They can move using flagella or cilia. They reproduce asexually and sexually. Protists include chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, and protozoans. Chrysophytes are golden algae and diatoms. Dinoflagellates are marine and photosynthetic. Euglenoids are freshwater and flagellated. Slime molds engulf organic material. Protozoans are heterotrophic and live in water or soil. They can be predators or parasites. Fungi are heterotrophic organisms with a huge variety in shape and habitat. They have a filamentous body made of thread-like structures called hyphae. Fungi feed in different ways, including absorbing nutrients from dead material, living on other organisms, or forming partnerships. They live in various environments, preferring warm and humid conditions. Fungi reproduce through multiple pathways, including fragmentation, spore production, and sexual reproduction involving specialized fruiting bodies. They are classified into four main groups: Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, and Deuteromycetes, based on characteristics like mycelium structure and spore formation. Kingdom Plantae includes all eukaryotic organisms with chlorophyll, commonly called plants. Plant cells are eukaryotic with a nucleus and contain chloroplasts for photosynthesis. Their cell walls are made of cellulose. Most plants make their own food through photosynthesis, but some exceptions exist, such as insectivorous or parasitic plants. Kingdom Plantae has several major groups, including algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. A key feature of plant life cycles is alternation of generations with two distinct phases: the diploid sporophytic phase producing spores and the haploid gametophytic phase producing gametes. These phases vary in length and independence among different plant groups. Kingdom Animalia includes all animals, which are heterotrophic eukaryotic multicellular organisms. Their cells lack cell walls, distinguishing them from plants and fungi. Animals depend on plants for food, obtaining nutrition by ingesting it. Digestion occurs internally with reserves stored as glycogen or fat. Animals follow a definite growth pattern, developing into adults with a consistent shape and size. They have sensory and neuromotor mechanisms, allowing complex responses to their environment. Most animals can move due to their muscular systems and lack of rigid cell walls. Reproduction occurs through sexual reproduction, involving male and female individuals, followed by embryological development into a fully formed organism. Viruses are non-cellular organisms that exist as inert structures outside living cells. They are obligate parasites, requiring host cells to replicate and ultimately kill the host cells. The discovery of viruses began with Dmitry Ivanowski in 1892, and later M. W. Beijerinck named them virus in 1898. Viruses consist mainly of proteins and contain genetic material, either RNA or DNA, protected by a protein capsid. They cause various diseases in humans, such as mumps and influenza, and in plants they lead to conditions like mosaic formation and stunted growth. Other acellular entities include viroids, which are smaller than viruses and consist of free RNA, and prions, which are abnormally folded proteins that cause infectious neurological diseases like mad cow disease in cattle and variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease in humans. Lichens are organisms made of two life forms working together. They are a combination of algae and fungi. The algae, called the phycobiont, makes its own food through photosynthesis. The fungi, called the mycobiont, provides protection and absorbs water and minerals. Each organism contributes something the other needs. The algae provides carbohydrates, while the fungus offers support and helps collect nutrients. Lichens are sensitive to pollution and don't grow in polluted areas. Scientists use them to assess environmental quality. If lichens are present and thriving, it suggests clean air and a healthy ecosystem. If they're absent, it may signal pollution problems. Lichens are valuable tools for monitoring environmental changes over time. Biological classification has changed over time. The earliest system had two kingdoms, Plantae and Animalia. Later, the five-kingdom system was introduced, adding Monera, Protista, and Fungi. This system was expanded to 6 kingdoms with the 3-domain system. The kingdoms are Monera, with prokaryotic organisms like bacteria; Protista, with eukaryotic, mostly unicellular organisms; Fungi, with eukaryotic, mostly multicellular organisms; Plantae, with eukaryotic, multicellular, autotrophic organisms; and Animalia, with eukaryotic, multicellular, heterotrophic organisms. Each kingdom has distinct characteristics, such as cell structure and nutrition methods. Classification systems have changed over time, helping us understand how life is organized. Bacteria play important economic roles, such as making curd and antibiotics. Diatoms have strong cell walls made of silica. In nature, events like algal blooms and red tides occur, caused by rapid growth of certain organisms. Viroids are different from viruses because they lack a protein coat. Protozoans are grouped into 4 types. Some plants are partially heterotrophic, like insectivorous plants. Lichens are partnerships between algae and fungi. Fungi have different ways of getting nutrients and reproducing. Euglenoids have unique features like flagella and photosynthetic pigments. Viruses are made of genetic material and a protein coat, causing many diseases and sparking debate about whether they are living or not.